friends, welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to talk about a skincare item. These sleeping masks, they are from the brand BRTC, which in my mind I keep pronouncing like brick for some reason, which I know it doesn't spell, but I keep doing that. So there is a pore tightening sleeping mask and there is also a vitalizer sleeping mask. I have tested both of these, and for the vitalizer mask I do have some video footage of me applying and then me the next morning, but I thought we would talk about what these are. I would show you some of that footage, I would tell you my impression of them and see if it might be something that you want to try for yourself. So I'll start off by saying that BRTC is a Korean beauty brand. I had a really hard time finding really any information about the brand itself because it's one of those brands that they seem to have some websites, but they're kind of a little messy, and also if you actually get to their website, it's more Korean that's there and some English. This is one of these brands where if you're going to be buying it, you're likely to be buying it through YesStyle, iHerb, on Amazon, some of those sort of sites that bring together a number of different Korean beauty brands. So that's more likely where you're going to be finding these, but they don't tend to give a huge amount of information about the brand. I have seen that you can buy these little packs of these sleeping masks. They also have like jars of the sleeping masks, which would seem like a better way to approach it. I've also noticed they have things like whitening masks, which I know is much more popular in Asia. They're pretty problematic because this idea that lighter skin is better skin. But they do also have like BB creams and serums and all kinds of stuff. And I had a really hard time sort of getting a general overview because, you know, I had to sort of pull information together from a number of different sites. If you want to buy exactly these two capsules here from YesStyle, it's going to be $4.34 Canadian. There will be some shipping on top of that because you don't reach the shipping minimum, but you can buy that through YesStyle, or you can buy like tubes of the sleeping mask through YesStyle for like about $25. There seem to be a number of different ways that you can get this, and they do have these two sleeping masks as well as other versions of it as well. There's the whitening one that I mentioned. There's also a jasmine waterful sleeping mask. So you can get these for a fairly reasonable price. I believe I also saw that you can get sort of a tub of it on Amazon for, let me just take a look here. The pore tightener mask you can get for just under $34 Canadian, and that is for a 50 milliliter, so 5 times the size of this. So there's a lot of different options about how you can get this mask, but they're fairly good price points for them. So the best information that I actually found about this product was on Ipsy's site back from when they sent this out, because I did get this in an Ipsy subscription. And they say that this set of sleeping masks restores your radiance for a healthy, dewy complexion when you wake. The Vitalizer mask refreshes, moisturizes, and brightens skin with 10 kinds of vitamins, including A, C, and E. And the pore tightening mask uses green tea, coffee, and grape extracts to refine texture, minimize the appearance of pores, firm up skin, and even out skin tone. It says if you're worried the mask is going to make a mess while you sleep, you don't need to. It's lightweight and not the least bit sticky, so it won't move around a bunch no matter how much you do. I will say that one of the things that I found interesting about these masks, and I thought was kind of a cool concept at first, but it turns out that it kind of doesn't pan out that much, is they have little pictographs on here that give you little pictures that almost look like it's like the labels on clothing for doing laundry. So this one has a little pictograph of like a light bulb, then sort of a capsule bursting open, and then a watering can, and then an iron. So it sort of looks like it's saying, okay, this mask will brighten from the light bulb. I don't know what the little capsule thing is breaking open, like hydrate with the watering can, and then smooth out skin with the iron. This one, the little pictographs on here, one shows like a little picture of like a pore tightening. It has little arrows going like that. And then something that looks like a hot air balloon. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. scale, so like balance your skin, and then it also has an iron. So I thought maybe this company was going to be something that had like a ton of different options, and like you would go to their website and say, okay, I want something that brightens, so I'll click on the light bulb, and I want something that tightens my pores, so I'll click on the pore tightening little pictogram, and then it would give you like, here's one customized to you, which I think would be really cool. That's not what this is though. They seem to have 4 kinds of masks. These 2, the jasmine one and the whitening one. So now that I've said that, I will tell you about my first experience using the pore tightening mask, and then I will show you my experience using the vitalizer mask. So when I first went to do this, it does say to wash your face and then apply. So I did that. I unfortunately did not read the Ipsy description of what to put on because they said to put on like a quarter size amount and then rub it into your skin. I got this and I thought, well, this is a little, you know, peel off thing here. This must be all for one use. So I opened it up, slapped it all on my face, and it was sort of a blue tinted gel, and it was thick. It was practically dripping off of my face. And I thought like, oh no, this can't be what it is, because I think I even put it on thinking I would watch TV for a little bit, like an hour, and then go to bed, just in case it needed to set or something. But I wasn't even going to be able to sit and watch TV when I was using it because like it would have dripped onto my clothing, onto the couch. If I tried to rest my face on anything, it just would have like stained everything. It was like wet, wet, wet. And that's when I realized that this is not a single use amount. This is a multi-use amount in here. So I had to go and like wipe off most of it. So, which is why I only got to try the pore tightening mask once. And then I did have the experience of it feeling like not continuously itchy, but there were definitely places on my face that it was feeling itchy. And so I went to bed with it. I woke up the next morning. My face looked pretty bright, like it was looking pretty good, and it was still feeling fairly tacky and sticky the next day from the gel. So now that I've told you that, let's go into watching me apply the vitalizer mask. It is nighttime. I know you guys don't usually see my room at night, but it's nighttime. I'm in my PJs. I'm about to lay down there and probably watch some videos or read for a little bit and then go to sleep. So it's time for a sleeping mask, and I will mention that I have used one of these already, so I do kind of know how to approach it this time, but this is the Vitalizer sleeping mask. So it has the tiniest of directions on here, but if I squint, it does say, in the evening after cleansing, massage adequate amount over face, wash off in the morning. So I have just gone and washed my face with my Neutrogena Gentle Cleanser. It feels very strange to not put moisturizer or anything on after, but it is time to put on the Vitalizer sleeping mask. So this one does look just like a white cream. You're gonna have a hard time seeing that. Whereas the other one was more of like a blue gel texture. And yeah, this just feels like a moisturizer with fragrance. I don't know what the ingredients are on there, but I don't know that I can read it. So there we go. There is at least half of this left. So I'm going to, I'll maybe put a paper clip on there and save the rest for tomorrow night. I don't think it's going to dry up or anything. It's not that kind of mask. But I have it on. I'm gonna sleep and I will see you in the morning. Hey guys, it is the morning. I know it looks completely dark out, but it is actually the morning. It's a very rainy, cloudy morning. So yeah, I slept with this on overnight. It just feels like I slept with a heavy moisturizer on. I will say for about the first half hour, there were places that felt itchy, especially around my nose. Like I felt like I was kind of like itching and tapping a bit. But yeah, looking close up at my face now, I mean, it definitely didn't do anything to like shrink my pores, which I wouldn't expect it to, but everything looks pretty shiny, like on my forehead, but not in like a greasy way, in a like a brightened, well moisturized way. So I'm going to continue playing around with this, and yeah, then I will give you a review. And sleeping in it was totally fine. You saw it go on. It was just like a moisturizer. Okay, I need coffee. I'll see you in a moment. My impression of these masks is a little mixed. Really what this seems like is buying customized moisturizer or serums that you can use depending on what you feel like that night. Because really, if you wash your face and then put these on, I mean, that Vitalizer one was basically just like putting on a moisturizer. So I don't really see the difference between doing that and just buying a moisturizer that is more targeted for what you want your skin concern to, or what you want your skincare to address. So that Vitalizer one, I mean, it has, you know, vitamins and stuff in it, but so do a lot of moisturizers. I don't think it's a bad thing to try out, especially if you just want to buy the little capsule size ones of it. I do wish, because these are multi-use, that there was a way of sealing it back up afterwards, instead of just being the little pull-off or being in some kind of squeezy tube. You can get that from the larger, you can get that if you buy like a tub or a different size of it. But yeah, I mean, unless I'm totally missing something, a sleeping mask to me is just a different kind of moisturizer or a different kind of serum, and I feel more like it could just be marketed that way. Because I am somebody who feels that, I don't know, I feel that you need to use skincare for a certain amount of time in order for it to work. So if this is just like a one-off, like I want to wake up tomorrow and have amazingly great looking skin because I have a special event I'm going to, I guess. In the end, it didn't irritate my skin, but I didn't see it making a big difference to it either. So to me, this is not something that I would do, because I would rather invest my money in a really good moisturizer to use at nighttime that really addresses my skin concerns, rather than kind of doing all these little one-off kinds of things. I'll also mention, just in case you're interested, because I don't think there's anything wrong with trying these. I mean, they seem to be really well priced. So if you want to try and go ahead. I did notice somebody mentioning for the pore tightening mask that it really irritated their skin. And as I said, I did notice a bit of itching. So if you have super sensitive skin, you may want to be aware of that before using the pore tightening mask, or do a little bit of a patch test before you put it all over your face. So for me, these might be kind of fun to try out because they are pretty well priced, but it's not going to be something that I'm going to go out and buy a full jar of, because I would prefer just to use my moisturizer. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it was useful for you. If so, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if there are other sleeping masks, or if there's something about sleeping masks that I'm just kind of not getting. Let me know all of that in the comments down below. If you like this review and you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Whatever you want, no pressure or anything. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!